is he gonna do? That's it. What's up, guys? I'm almost at the shop now. I'm about to see my new 13B engine for my RX-7 Savannah, and then Mike should be here somewhere with Adam. I think they're like right there, waiting around with rotary stuff, I think.
So there's something going on that's wrong.
Because
it's not, when that engages, it's not supposed to like lock like that.
Since when do you work on 350Cs or C stuff?
We have those valves.
Really?
It's not supposed to lock like that.
Lock?
Yeah.
Mochi's meeting guests.
Right there. And now
Oh, somebody's excited.
normal, right?
Oh. Mochi's so cute in person. It's like little like jumpy fluff ball. Alright, Mark's gonna give you guys a rundown on what was done to the engine. What we got?
Okay, so on the engine itself, we have FD stationaries, which are hardened and 3-window. So even though it's an FC block, you can still interchange like 93 RX-7 parts.
Nice.
We went to an automatic counterweight, so you can swap out flywheels, twin disc, whatever, and it doesn't affect the balancing of the engine. So, you know, it's got weight taken out of it, and this thing's perfectly balanced to the assembly. So you can swap flywheels, and it'll never affect the balance itself. So the other thing is, it's got a half bridge, and it's got the 5 half-inch studs throughout the whole engine that is acting as dowel pins to reinforce the engine for strength. So this will be able to take high boosts and high RPMs.
And then also what was done to the actual rotors? I saw there was a bunch of good machining done to those.
So yeah, like the rotors have scallops on them, and what they do is the ports are on the plates themselves. So as the rotor passes through here, the scallops allow the port to open sooner and flow better. So it gives you a lot more low end. So your power comes on quicker because it's got better flow on the rotors.
So that means with those high compression rotors and the scallop, we should be able to make a lot more torque than our original plan for.
Torque and horsepower.
So then this thing's gonna be sick. So right now I have 2 more options. I have the GTX 3584 RS, and then I have a 101 AR housing, and they made a new 120 AR housing, but they're all B-band. Which one do you think I should run?
John, which turbo do you think he should run with with this car? You said what? Which one?
So I'm running the Garrett GTX 3584 RS. I have a 101 AR housing, but they also came out with a 120. You think I should run the 120 to start, or should I send it with the 101 and see how much the back pressure is?
The thing you're gonna run into is gonna be overspinning the turbo.
Yeah.
If you put a 120, it'll probably make more, but you end up overspinning the turbo way faster. Because for the 35, I think they maxed at about 550 for the overspin. But 550 is on really high boost versus running a 40, you can make the same power on lower boost if you want to overspin it.
Yeah.
I like running a 40 because it's a bigger turbo.
Yeah.
The other option I have is to do a G35, but that one hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for that one.
I just don't want I don't like how the GTX 40 looks. It looks weird. That little like shape to it. The compressor housing looks weird.
I have a 40. You don't like my turbo?
Nope. 3584 or G35. That's the way to go. Alright, what are he gonna do? That's it. I've been wanting to get a super cold start video for the longest time now. Let's see what it sounds like. Wait, where's the key? Really? Adam has the key. Great.
cool ride? Huh? Oh! Guess it's nervous.
We're here sitting peacefully, and this guy's over here is making noise on that white thing. Sir, your exhaust is too loud. We're gonna hear a couple complaints.
How's it sound?
Sounds great. Very obnoxious. Oh, I like this spool down. It sounds good. Note to self: do not leave Adam alone in the shop, or this will happen. Guys, yesterday while taking apart some of the components of the 13B that I want to send out to get powder coated, I accidentally removed something that I shouldn't have removed, and I'm gonna show you what it is. Over here we have the front cover for the 13B, and you can see it has a part where the eccentric shaft sticks out, the oil seal goes here, distributor goes here, then over here we have oil metering pump, and then down here we have the oil return from the turbo. Then on this side we have oil supply or return from the oil cooler. When you look at the inside of it, you have a oil port here, oil port here. I went ahead and removed the oil control spring, so it has a little spring with a valve here to allow pressure to relieve from here. And then on this part right here is what I'm talking about. Here goes the shaft for the oil metering pump, which is this shaft right here. So here is the problem. I accidentally threw this thing away yesterday and then realized today that I needed it. Why do I need something that I'm not gonna use? It's very easy to trace the oil flow. So it goes from here, goes out this way, and then also has an oil galley that goes through here, goes all the way here into this shaft right here. So what happens if I take this shaft out, then oil will just spew out of here uncontrollably, and then I'm gonna lose oil pressure. So the shaft needs to stay there to control the amount of oil that sips through here. Seems to also have like a oil squirter over here that maybe lubricates the timing chain and stuff. So you want to keep this in there, make sure to not remove it, and just install a block off plate that gets installed on this part. With all of this explained, I have other parts that I also want to get coated, like the intake manifold, in this case a lower intake manifold, where I removed the studs that hold each part on this, so I can coat it without that. Hopefully we can just like tape over the vacuum ports or something, and then coat this in a color that I will be revealing to you guys later. I also have the thermostat housing, are all gonna get coated the same color. Due to the color combination that I want with my engine, I ended up having to replace the color of some of the components today, and this is what my engine is looking like now. It's getting silver. So I want to do black, silver, and black. So what I went and did, I taped over all the parts that I don't want to get paint on. I took the paint off where the parts that are gonna have a gasket on them, so it seals very well. I even covered the stud here so it doesn't look painted. Once the paint dries, I'm gonna tape the center housings, and then I'm gonna apply black paint to the plates, and then I'm taking the tape of the center housings, and then I'm gonna clear coat everything so it's all shiny and nice. Yeah, I spent a lot of time taping this thing on very nicely, so the end result will be very nice. So tomorrow we'll continue with this. It's day 2 of the paint job. The silver part already cured, so now I taped up all the silver part, and now I'm gonna apply some gloss black to the center housings. Super ultra glossy black is inbound. Now I have to carefully remove all the wrapping tape from the gray part so I can clear coat the whole thing. I can almost don't even want to clear coat it. Look how shiny this black is. You can even see yourself on camera on a rattle can paint. Very sticky, full of paint, ball of tape. And then in the background, we have this beautiful thing now. Tell me this does not look much better. So we have glossy plate, we have like satin silver, so it's like aluminum look. And then we have glossy black, aluminum look, and glossy black. But I kind of want everything glossy, so I'm probably gonna try to paint these letters black, and then I'm gonna just spray clear all over it. Alright guys, so it looks like I may have overdone it now. This thing is too shiny to be a motor. Wow. I can't wait to take all the tape off so I can see what it's gonna look like with all the finishing touches. The rest of the tape has been removed, and this is what the engine looks like now. So much better. I'm in love with this thing. There's one last item that I want to install on this thing before calling it a night. And that is this titanium guys right here. So I got titanium exhaust tips for the 13B. These are made by Chips Motorsports, and I want to do like he does on the video, and he just puts them on with the fingers and it goes right in. Just like the video. It's true. And that's what it looks like. And then I like that it has this nice titanium washers on it as well. And the nuts are ridiculous. Check out how sick these nuts look like. 12-point titanium. And it's gonna hold the manifold with that. Here's a look of all of them installed. I kinda wish I could have put some on the intake manifold as well, but these are a different size and nobody seems to make aftermarket studs for those. But this thing is ridiculous. I love this thing. It's already 9 o'clock. I haven't eaten anything. You know, Big Boost has to eat. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.